Hi folks, and look what I've got. Base cards in Japanese. Ain't this box cool? Really like it. Anyway, welcome to the day number 5 of Dominion Menagerie previews. And yeah, today we're gonna have 3 more new cards. And yeah, gonna look at those. Sadly, yesterday we were not able to play the whole lot with the yesterday's cards because of my poor internet connection, but today the problem is gone. So we're gonna try to recover from that. And let's go ahead and look at the cards. So here we go. First one, pretty much mind-blowing. It's called Mastermind, and it's a duration King's Court. So you play it, you do nothing, and then at the next turn you can triple play an action card from your hand. It is very strong. It is not so strong, I would say, as the old good King's Court, but yeah, because you can't mastermind and then mastermind and then you can chain them. I mean, technically you can, but it's still gonna be duration. And I think the strongest thing about King's Court is that you can just immediately do so much that crazy things happen. Mastermind won't be this great, but still, I think it is definitely a very, very extremely strong card. Yeah, you just need to draw better at the start of the turn to make it work better. But yeah, definitely one of the stronger 5 costs. And the next one is probably my personal favorite, definitely personal favorite among those 3. It's the Black Cat. It's going to be pretty annoying to play with. So it's +2 cards, and if you play it not on your turn, an opponent gains a curse. So how do you play it not on your turn? When another player gains a victory card, you do. I mean, you play it. Yeah. So that means, I haven't played the whole lot with that, but I would suspect that the good usage scenario of this card would be to load on those, and then it's just gonna be extremely scary for somebody to start green, because you can like play 5 of those from your hand, and yeah, that's gonna be a lot of curses and a lot of draw to hand, actually, because that also matters a lot. It's also a plus card for you. So that is pretty cool. I'm not sure the games with the Black Cat gonna be all that pleasant, because of the situation that sometimes happens with, for example, Swamp Hack, where everybody's scared to buy cards because they don't want the curses. And here it might lead to some kind of stalemates, maybe, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay, so the last one for today is Wayfarer, which is basically a Smitty, which with the optional silver gain, and also with a weird cost. So it costs, if it's the first card you gain this turn, it's gonna cost 6. If you gain something before, then the cost's gonna be the same as the cost of the last gained card of yours. How good is that? I would say it is good, because a lot of times it's gonna be costing less than, say, 4. I mean, if you already have one and you want another and you just gain a silver, it's gonna cost 3. And there are a lot of situations where you get like a 0 cost cards for, like, I don't know, well, maybe that's not too often, but anyway, there definitely will be a lot of ways to make it pretty cheap. And I would say Smitty is a very good card, and it costs 4 and draws 3 cards. So Wayfarer, being potentially pretty often cheaper than Smitty, and with this optional silver gain, gonna be better than that. So I'd say it should be a very strong card too. Alright, so that's about it. Then again, look at the Donald X description. I'll leave the link in the description of the video. And let's go ahead and try to find some games. Lower this to the ground. -30, that'll do. And hopefully we're gonna find somebody to play with. Alright, so what do I have here? So Wayfarer is here, alright. And also the event from yesterday, Commerce, so it gains gold per different name cards you gain this turn. Alright. Actually, what else is here? So for draw we have luckies and supplies. Well, supply is not technically draw, but we can also have Wayfarer. I think it's a pretty cool Snowy Village board actually, because yeah, I think it's a situation where Snowy Village can be pretty nice. Well, anyway, I probably want to open with the luckies and supplies. Let's try that anyway. There is something to be said about maybe opening the Snowy Village, but just for the plus buy, because a lot of cards we want cost 2, but I think it's a bit premature, because other than this buy it just does nothing at first. And so my opponent here loads on monuments. I think you don't really want a lot of those, because what I think you want a lot of horns of plenty here, and it's a horn of plenty board where you gain all the provinces by playing a bunch of horns. So we're gonna try and do that. And hey, I guess it's the first combo with the Wayfarer, because that's what we do here. We gain a horse, and then cost the horses, they cost 3, so the Wayfarer now costs 3. Let's get one. And we can draw it right away. Nice. So as soon as I hit 6, I'll get an altar, because we want to trash the garbage. And my opponent here can get the to 6, which is pretty good. And they definitely should get an altar. Unless they want something else. So Commerce here can, with all the horns, Commerce here can be pretty strong, but the only problem is you actually don't want the golds. Okay, so let's draw. I'm not sure if I want the silver. I think I do not, because I just want to draw a lot. So let's not gain it. All right, excuse me. So I don't want to spend any villagers. So they ask if you want to spend the villagers, because after the Snowy Village is in play, they won't take any effect. You can't spend the villagers after that. So anyway, there's going to be an altar for me. Yep. And my draws are good, because I'm drawing altar here and the horse. Well, horse is because I just played this. Supplies. That makes sense, right? If we draw a village here, either Necro or Snow Village, that would be amazing. But it's okay even if we don't. let's trash this and gain the horn. And don't want the silver. And do I want to... Actually, I don't want to play those because I'll just draw a village that won't be too nice. So I would say I would benefit from more luckies the most. And my opponent gets some victory points, but it is gonna be quite irrelevant if we can gain the whole province pile. Don't want the silver. And I think I would gladly take a second altar. Yeah. And we have some villagers, we have... I think this deck is going to be pretty fast evolving now into something that has a lot of gains. So here my opponent gets a rogue, which is pretty slow, too slow for this board. So let's first play the altar, gain his Horn of Plenty into the deck. Don't want the silver still. I mean, at some point I can maybe gain a silver and then trash it to feed my opponent's rogue, but I don't think it is important. So let's get another Wayfarer and more luckies because we want a constant supplies of villagers. I would also like a scheme, actually. Maybe one of the gains should have been a scheme. So the thing with the rogue is, even if my opponent trashes one of the cards, it's okay. I mean, nothing too terrible happened, and it's gonna take them a while to take advantage of it to gain this card. And I mean, the gains here are very fast, so it's okay if you lose some of the cards because you can regain them pretty quickly. Let's get more horns. And I still think I need more luckies. And let's get the scheme here. So I already have 5 horns. And what about uniques? It's funny that there is an aqueduct board, but no treasures, no victory point treasures gain whatsoever. And I would probably want a couple more horns. And uniques are, I have Necro, Lucky, Supply. Well, actually we have quite a lot of uniques. Let's maybe play the Wayfarer first. And it's okay to play the Snow Glitch. Alright. So, another horn. And I'd say we want a lot of luckies. And should I get a Guardian? Mostly not for protection, just for another card in play. Let's try and do that. I think I like that. And just more luckies. Sounds good. So this turn, if we manage to draw, actually, which is far from being guaranteed, we might as well get all the provinces because we have 7 horns and Probably it's gonna be I gonna hit 8. Although on this part I'm not sure because yeah, I didn't add like any economy to my deck. So maybe I should gain the silver with one of the wayfarers. Never mind. It all doesn't matter because I didn't draw. It's okay. Just another horn. Yeah. Let's get another wayfarer. And more luckies, right? And actually, I don't want either necro or altar on top, so we'll just scheme the scheme. Now, drawing part would be the hardest, but I think we definitely have enough draw and enough villagers, so we should get there. Did I get another horn? Yeah, okay, so now I have 8 horns, and that's gonna be enough for all the provinces if I manage to draw. Obviously, if my opponent would get some provinces, that would help me, because then I need to... Oh, it's okay, altar is gone. I don't need it anymore. Don't need the second one, definitely. Actually, the damage of discarded luckies is more than the damage of lost altar, I would say. So actually the piles are getting pretty low, so that is dangerous for me because I am behind in points now. So if we fail to draw here, I would like to try and green some, just to prevent my opponent to finish on the piles. All right, let's see what we can draw. Okay, so far so good. I don't need the silver. Okay, we can spend all the villagers. And let's spend a couple here just in case. Actually, let's gain a silver because I think I can draw it. And gain another one and alter into I don't know, another silver. Yeah. Nice. So that's I'd say classic Horn of Plenty board, except my opponent was not. Let's get a couple of golds just for fun. Except for my opponent was not contesting it, and it's definitely, especially uncontested, it's definitely the strongest thing on the board. Well, nice. So I'd say Wayfarer was not much better than Smitty here, but it was still good because Smitty is good. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with the next one. So Black Cat is here. Supplies also on the new cards. Commerce still here. So we don't have any villages here. Okay. I'd say I want supplies and bounty hunter. Should I get supplies and ironwork? Actually, yeah. Let's get the ironwork. Ironworks, right? And we're probably gonna want a couple of wharves and some stables and artificers. So here, sadly, I don't think it is a good board for Black Cat because of no villages, and there is definitely better draw here. So my opponent has 5-2, which is good here, definitely. But he decides to go for stables, which I don't really like. Obviously, if you get the 5-2, you'd rather get the Wharf. So I'll go ahead and take a couple of bounty hunters. Then again, not sure if it's good, but you don't necessarily want a lot of advisors early, so that's fine. I'm probably going to grab an advisor here with the Ironworks. That can be a market square just for some buys. We ain't really trashing here anything, yeah, because the way Bounty Hunter works, it exiles card, doesn't trash those, so we won't ever trigger the market square. Let's get the second Wharf, and then we're gonna switch to stables. Hopefully I won't reveal my Wharf with the advisor. But anyway, we're gonna draw quite some this turn. It's okay to lose the Ironworks, not the biggest deal. Let's exile another state. That is not nice. But alright, we'll just get another advisor. And actually here commerce might be pretty good, because golds are gonna be pretty good. Bandit Fort doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean the deck which has which draws a lot and then has some payload in golds is much better than the deck that just doesn't have any kind of payload. And yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have been exiled in this copper, because I now can't hit 5 and I pretty much won the stables. But it's okay. We are thinning and drawing and whatnot. My opponent is also doing quite nicely. I disagree with not getting any worse, but it's fine. So they discarded the advisor. All right. So let's get the stables. And I think it should be maybe one more stables, or maybe just the Artificer. Because Artificer should be very nice. You can get like supplies mid-turn, and then it will allow you to get more golds with commerce, which I'm pretty sure at some point is gonna be the best buy. So with like Ironworks gain an advisor, and then we can like buy Market Square and gain the supplies mid-turn, and then buy commerce. It's 3 golds, so that's pretty good. Gains the copper. So apparently my opponent is going for commerce here. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't take the copper, but it's not too bad. Alright, so my opponent doesn't apparently recognize the power of dwarves. So let's get another advisor. Okay. I can get the commerce here. And it's gonna, well, it's only gonna be 2 golds. I think I want an artificer. I think I should draw quite nicely the next turn so I can use it, draw everything, and then get the commerce. But my opponent is doing very good here. Definitely. We have more or less the same amount cards exiled. Which is pretty much trashing here. I'm slightly behind with my economy. Interesting. So they now exile the bounty hunter, which honestly makes sense. And that is actually something that we should consider, to exile some cards which we're going to get this turn if we like overdraw and we can't use this or another card. So yeah. Let's Ironworks for advisor. Use artificer, discard those coppers, get more supplies. And so here what I can do, I can exile the copper, I can exile the horse, get some money for it, and now I'm going to gain the horse and I can discard the one that I exiled from the exile. So that is actually pretty cool. Well, anyway, what do I want to get here? I probably want just the... It's a pity I don't have 10. That would be amazing. Well, let's just get the market square and commerce. 4 golds. Looks good to me. So my opponent went ahead and got some provinces. I think you still want the groundskeepers, pretty much. Although getting all the provinces might just be too fast. If he gets 2 more here, which is probably something that he could do, that's going to be hard for me. But I think definitely not impossible. Although, yeah, the cool thing is Bounty Hunter makes provincing less painful. So there is that. Oh hey, now they go for groundskeepers. That's funny. Alright. Let's see if we can draw everything here. So what do I want to get with my artificer, if anything? I'm not sure if I really want to do it actually. So let's do the same trick. Let's trash the advisor, and then again gain the advisor. And I'll kill the copper, and I'm gonna draw this this way, so one of advisors ends up being on top. Yeah. So as I see it, that should be 4 groundskeepers. Is the pileout close? Is it too dangerous to do that? I think I need to do that. That's a very good advisor. All the cards are pretty bad to draw. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting aspect of a bounty hunter. It actually is a pretty good end game card because it allows you to stash away your provinces. So greening is way less painful. I'm in trouble. Whoops. So yeah, I think it was kind of bad for them to exile the second bounty hunter. But oh well. I will definitely try to... I wonder if they... I think that they should just go for the points now. Because thing is, those groundskeepers, I can't really take them because then they just pile. So I need to go with the points and they have the lead. So they can just go for the points and it's going to be good enough. Duchy, supplies. So they lower the piles. I wish I had more artificers. All right. I think I should draw no matter what. Well, maybe if all my draw cards are gonna be discarded, that's gonna be slightly hard. But I think we are good here, yeah, because we reached the end of the shuffle, we're pretty much overdrawing. Yeah, we are good. So we have all the groundskeepers played, and I think I can get the dashi here. Right? Okay, and we draw in everything. This ironworks. Actually, I kind of misplayed it. It should have been another bounty hunter, I think. But it's fine. We'll get this duchy away. I think another bounty hunter should be good still. Alright, so I definitely want a province and probably province in a state. Let's go for that. I don't want to discard my states from the exile, definitely. So I am somehow ahead in points, which is good, but it is possible that my opponent just ends it on the piles, I would say. Because, well, maybe it's going to be hard for them. I think they kind of won't be able to do it, but they have a bit more groundskeepers, I think, and also their draw is better because I mostly have advisors and they have a lot of stables. I only have one. So with some green cards added, my deck might have some troubles. Although it's only three junk cards, and also all my coppers are gone as well, so it should be fine. I really like this commerce thing. It feels it could be pretty strong on some boards, and definitely on this board it's the best way to add payload, to add economy. Yeah. So they can still do double bronze. I think that loses. Or does it? I think with more bounty hunters, if I mean, given that I draw, I think with more bounty hunters, I have a better chance of. I mean, I have better economy. Yeah. Although, never mind, they still have four coppers, so that's some extra economy indeed. And they still manage to draw pretty much everything. Well, maybe except except those coppers actually. Yeah, I think all the coppers are now in the discard, and that's pretty much all there is in the discard. Actually, yeah, they only have four groundskeepers as well. I for some reason thought they have more of those, but yeah, we kind of splitted them. I wonder if they still can deplete the piles here. They're almost there for a three pile. Interesting. So yeah, if they would have like an artificer, duchy prawns, and a duchy. So say, can I maybe win if I triple prawns? So triple prawns on its own as 18 points, and I have 27, so that's like 45. And then the grounds, yeah, okay. So if I gain three provinces after playing all the groundskeepers, I just win. So there's that. Also, I might go for gain groundskeeper mid-turn and then get all the duchies. That probably doesn't win. Anyway, let's try to draw, because if I can draw, that all the calculations don't really matter. Alright, nice to draw the stables. One of the groundskeepers gets discarded. That should be a market square discard. So I would say my draws were pretty nice so far. And sadly I need to play the Artificer with only 3 groundskeepers in play. And can I get more bounty hunters? Can I get a bronze here actually? And then have the have enough money to buy one. So I counted 45. That's without what you call it, groundskeepers. So with 3 in play, that's going to be 9 points on top of that. So I would need something else. So let's count the golds. Golds are 12, 13. So I have already enough for that. Yeah, okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, I can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Confirm. Now I'll do. Oh, wait a second. I totally misplayed. Oh my god, I needed another Y. I needed to play the Wharf. Damn it. Yeah, okay, I don't want to request the undo, but I think I pretty much had the win here. Oh, wait a second. Why did I didn't gain the... Oh. Alright, that is just bad. I forgot to gain the bronze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, I only discarded 7 cards. Okay, so I totally misplayed it. Yeah, I'll just resign. Sad, because I'm pretty sure I had the win there. I just miscalculated it. Whatever. Yeah, we can play with the same person. Why not? Yeah, need to concentrate on those. So okay, we have Toil here, which is bi-phase village. And we have Barge, which is duration draw with a buy, and Animal Fair, which is also a new card. All right. Do I want... do I want... what do I want? So, what's the village here? Actually, Toil is the village, right? I think we might get the Animal Fair, but... there is no way to trash, well, except for Dame Anna, right? I think the Necro is actually pretty good here. Let's go ahead and get the experiments and the potion, because I want apothecaries, and then we're gonna get some knights, and we're gonna try and play a lot of those with Toil. Let's see how this one is going to go. I'm a bit sore about this last game. I should have had it. Yeah. Maybe I was not quite there. Would I still have... and if I would be able to discard 8 cards and then buy bronze, 2 bronzes and a state, I would have had it. But I'm not sure if a state was possible. So they got Star Chart, which is good, but drawing 5 just like that is also good. I'll go ahead and get Destry. Oh my god. That is so terrible. Animal Fair, no. And like my experiments missed. Pretty bad. So if I get Dame Anna, that should be pretty amazing. And they can't, so pretty damn good. Okay, nice. Molly's well. Yeah, that was just about knights. Alright, let's try another one. So hey, Way of the Turtle here. Nice. And King's... Okay, so that's gonna be a pretty strong one. Can we trash here? No. Not really. And the wall's gonna hit hard, but it doesn't matter because payload is actually pretty damn strong here. Do I want a sheepdog? And farming village. Let's get a sheepdog. I mean, why would I want a farming village as an opening? I'm just being silly here. Alright. That's gonna be... So next turn I'm gonna have 3... No, never mind, I'm gonna have 4, which is actually... Oh, okay, I can't count apparently. Probably a cobbler for me. So maybe wall kinda makes you want to gain less cards, but actually I think that's not really the case here because the payload is so explosive that you just can overcome the wall here, I would say. So second cobbler looks good to me. And cobbler also goes nice together with the sheepdog. There is... Oh hey, I wonder if I can play the sheepdog that I just gained. Yeah, I can... Oh my god, so cobbler is pretty good with sheepdogs because it all happens in one moment of time. Like you gain the card at the start of the turn and then it's in your hand and you can already play it, so that's pretty great. Let's Way of the Turtle this one, because we don't want all the sheepdogs to miss the shuffle. And let's probably get another farming village. Alright. So the main payload here should be King's Court, Sacred Grove. It's pretty strong, but the only problem with this is you need to click a lot. Alright, so let's get a Sacred Grove here. That's a pretty good draw for my opponent. Surely we'll trash the state. And that is also should be good because I can draw my other sheepdog, I think. It's in the bottom 2 cards. Or is it? Yeah. So my opponent is ahead in terms of the what you call it, king's courts. Let's try and do that. Gain a silver. Well, I'd rather not. That's like the worst way, I think. So we can stop here and just save that for the next turn. I think it's better, and get the king's court here. Actually, so among the new cards from today, we've seen a lot of Wayfarer, and we haven't seen the Mastermind yet. And what else was there? Black Cat, right. We've seen that, but it was not good. Okay, let's go with the... We have the turtle, and let's play it. Let's get the sheepdog and play it like that, and like that. Okay, and just get another king's court. So that was not a good draw, because I was not able to go any further. But alright. Here let's just king the Sacred Grove. Put the sheepdog on top, I guess. In case we will be able to gain something here or get an action, that would be really good. Like Will-O-Wisp or... yeah, let's play that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, obviously the ideal thing would be to get an action here. Well, didn't happen. It's alright. I don't want a gold, I think, because gold is just an inferior payload here compared to other things. So let's get a second grove. And buys. Actually, I definitely need some wayfarers. Yeah. Because it's just a better draw. I mean, sheepdogs are very good, but it's only 2 cards. Maybe this turn I can get some. So we'll surely receive that, and that was very helpful actually, and that's very helpful as well. And that is also pretty helpful because I'll get the sheepdog, and I'm gonna draw a lot of cards thanks to that. Unless they buy all the sheepdogs. Well, I mean, I'll be able to get my at least 1 sheepdog, so I should definitely go for that. Yeah, they can draw the deck. Well, I can get the Wayfarer. Let's get the Wayfarer, and we can still play the sheepdog. Why does it cost 4? As the last other card gained this turn. So it's not only your card. Oh hey. Oh hey, so it means... I didn't notice that before. So it means if you play a witch, somebody gets a curse, then Wayfarer costs 0 for you. Is it? Yeah. I mean, it reads like that to me. So that economy is scary. and yeah, but it is, this deck is very draw dependent. They might go ahead and grab the province here. Although actually I wouldn't be, yeah, actually probably just another king's court is better. Okay, hopefully we can draw a second king's court and all the groves. Alright, here's the king. I'd go and king the grove first. Yeah, sure, trash this estate. Discard that. So turtle that. Does the king's court stay if I do that? I think it does. All right. Well, that is bad for me and good for my opponent, I guess. That I don't want. All right, and we're gonna turtle this last king's court. So actually, I'm gonna, if I'm understanding correctly, which is going on, I should draw a lot of cards next turn. So let's just get some provinces. And another grove. Yeah, let's try to do that. Okay, so only one king's court state. I'm not exactly sure how this works. Like if you turtle something, I turtled the wafer which I played with the king's court. So does the king's court stay? And apparently it doesn't, because there's only one here, and that's the one that I explicitly turtled. All right. So let's see what my opponent can do here. They have a lot of payload. So yeah, and they can pretty much play all their Sacred Grove. Well, silver is actually the one of the worst things here. I'm not sure I want anything, because it's just a minus point and actually doesn't provide a whole lot of stuff. They get a wafer. I'm not sure, because it's just points. No. No thanks. So yeah, while King's Court and Sacred Grove is a very strong thing, very strong payload, it's very tedious. It's very tedious to click. I think that's one of the worst things about Nocturne. all the boons and what was that? C, yeah, sure. All the boons are very tedious to click through, so there is that. Hey, that actually is pretty good for me to discard all the coppers. That's alright. We're gonna click through that. Or sit through that rather. I wonder if they're gonna have enough for 5 provinces. Should be close, right? Because they can still play the Wayfarer and gain some silvers. And 5 provinces definitely gonna be enough. Yeah, and the gold. I like them gaining more cards because if they won't quite have 5 provinces, I think they're gonna be in trouble with the other lines. But most likely that's just going to be 5 provinces for them. Yeah, and there is the animal fair too. Yeah, it's 32 before playing the treasures. It must be almost 50. Yeah, 45. That's enough. Well, nicely played. All right. So this person is too good for us apparently. Let's find somebody else. Well, maybe we'll just get the same person, but no. Okay, very nice, because we have Mastermind here and we have one of the ways which we haven't played with. So yeah, that one is pretty simple. Plus 2 actions. Alright. I guess you can play Necro as an Ox. Haha. But cool thing, you can play the Moneylender, which you don't want anymore, as an Ox. And yep. So I'll go ahead and get the. You can't really trash the Hollands and Overgrown Estate. I'll go ahead and take the Ambassador. And we're gonna try the Mastermind here. So my opponent gets the stockpile. I'm gonna get one here as well. And yeah, give me the stockpile. So we're gonna get clean pretty soon. And gonna need some economy, but stockpile is an amazing economy to kickstart the engine. I'm not sure you really want to like stockpile all of those. All right. One day we might buy an estate just to my opponent is interested in what my rating is. It is not too high. So here I can hit what do I actually want to gain first? Mastermind? All right. Yeah, I think I want to play the Moneylander here and get the Mastermind. Let's try and do that. And that's not a good draw because we haven't played the bridge draw, and both the Ambassador and Moneylander are kind of useless. But I might go ahead and exile. I might gonna Ambassador away the Moneylander. I think it's correct. Yeah. I don't really want more, and probably my opponent doesn't really want to. So here we're just going to play the Mastermind. Yeah. And what do I actually want to buy? Because next turn... Do I get like a scavenger that will allow me the... Let's try and do it like that. And the Mastermind fails terribly. Damn it. So my opponent wants me to get a rebel. Well, a rebel is fine here. I mean, you obviously want those at some point, but the thing is, I mean, I think he kind of drew nicely, so sometimes you end up having a good draw, and that does not necessarily you made the better decision before that. So I'm not saying like I made a better decision here by getting the Mastermind at the first 5. Probably it was actually not that good. So do I or do I not say goodbye to my stockpiles here? Because if I do, that's like all my economy, which might be very sad. But I think I kind of need to, let's get the bridge troll and state. I'm not exactly sure if it goes anywhere, but definitely the way that my Mastermind didn't hit anything that actually was very problematic. Yeah. So that's, I think I kind of need the sewer, so let's get that. That is okay. Gonna return the state. So most of my opponent only has 2 exiles left. Not exiles, but what you call them, stockpiles. I kinda want to play to return this estate, but I can't really. because I need to play the mastermind. Oh, that's slightly unfortunate. I think I need to do it like that. And try and draw something. Well, I'll probably just play the sheepdog. Yeah. Okay. Can return the state here. And let's get another master. I mean, what am I going to mastermind? So my opponent says he should get the citadel a while back, and I agree. That is pretty sad, but we'll just mastermind whatever we hit here. This should be probably another mastermind for me. So no stockpiles are left. Yeah, stockpile is obviously, it's a very, very weird card. So this turn I want to... I maybe want to buy the curse this turn. Because actually my opponent never gotten the ambassador. Well, they still have those minelanders, and I was able to. They were able to draw the deck before they got buried in this kind of garbage. So yeah, I'm most likely I'm losing this one. Let's see if they get a citadel. So probably let's just sheepdog play, and this one we should ox, I think, if you want to play everything. The problem is I can't only hit 5. I am in trouble. All right, let's get another sheepdog, silver, because I need some economy, and let's get a curse, because that's like the only way we can do something at least. But we didn't draw any actions, so I think, well, I mean, I knew I should have known this has a good chance of happening, because I knew that 2 coppers were on top of the deck, the ones we didn't draw. But anyway, I think it's a good time to say GG here. This game went wrong, and that makes it, yeah, like most of those games, yeah, I think I lost most of them. Hey, how good is it? All right, this time it's gonna be better. So yeah, here's actually that's a very nice set of cards, because we're gonna get this Way of the Mole, which is a weird way, and that will actually allow us to get some black cats. And so hey, actually this one looks pretty good. Silver Bounty Hunter looks good to me. So other than that, there is a big payload, and yeah, that's actually pretty nice, as long as we still draw. So definitely, well, should I get the apprentice, or should it be something else, like a barge? Let's get the barge. Because apprentice, I don't know, I gonna... You know what, we're gonna get both, I think. Actually, I can trash the copper. I'd rather trash the copper and get the apprentice here. So anyway, I was pretty lucky to get to 5 twice on this shuffle. So that's definitely a good draw for me. And what is my opponent doing? They got 5. They got a barge on turn 3. But still, yeah, okay. So we had pretty similar draw, and they decided to go with 2 barges. So I have a very nice draw here. So what's left in there? Like 1 estate and just some coppers. Let's draw now, and yeah, we can buy a couple of things. I think it should be like Menagerie already, maybe, and Bandit Camp. Well, not the best draw. But yeah, actually I like the Black Cat here. I think I'm going to follow with this. Because you can, if you don't want to play it as a whatever, +2 cards, you can play it as a mole. And it should be nice. So they get a second Bounty Hunter. And today we learned already that it should be pretty good with the overdraw. Because you can, it becomes a nice economy card. So let's play the barge right now. And we still can activate the Menagerie. So actually, is it better? It is not. I'd rather just activate the Menagerie, right? And here I just play the cat, yeah. And we're able to draw the spoils. So let's get another. Actually, I kind of need another barge. Let's go for that. And another black cat. Maybe I'm getting them a bit earlier than I should, but I'd say it's kind of hard to figure the timing correct. And also, they are not that bad because of the way of the mole. So there is that. Barge and Menagerie for them. So I can activate here, pretty nice. And let's get one now. And well, actually, yeah, I'll just draw the spoils, right? Yep, I think so. It's fine, let's get more spoils and another Menagerie. I mean, more bandit camps. So it ain't the best draw, but we can apprentice the silver, it's fine. And I think what I might do, I might get the Horde. Although it can get kind of sour with the Black Cat. That's actually a dilemma, because if not for the Black Cat, I think the Horde would be very nice as the apprentice food, I mean the golds. But with the Black Cat, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Alright, let's see what we can draw. Pretty bad. But I think it's about time we use the Way of the Mole here. Let's get the... Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So draw, and next turn, and I think I want one now just for the buy, which is kind of silly, but whatever. And what we should do here, I mean, what we can do here, I think the wine merchant should be good. Wine merchant, menagerie. Yeah. So we are getting pretty clean. All the... I still haven't... Oh, never mind. It's the one that is in exile. I only have like a couple of coppers left, if not just one. So they got what? Barge and menagerie, so no additional economy this turn, which is good news for me, definitely. So I'm pretty much playing everything here. So what I can do here, I can bounty hunter the black cat, and let's trash the copper and play barge for the next turn. Alright, so that's quite some economy. Let's get another wine merchant, let's get the bandit camp, and I can get another black cat, discard one that I have from the exile. And thing is, it's not like I really need the whole lot of those, but first of all, they're not too bad to have because of the cursing thing, and second thing is I can trash them for apprentice, which is totally an okay thing to do. But here I might just play one. No, actually let's go ahead and trash it. I can bounty hunter the menagerie here, because I'm most likely going to get it back anyway. So, do I only have 2 barges? Is that true? Yeah. So this one for the next turn. I think I pretty much want to build a lot here. Maybe a second bounty hunter should be good. But that is not necessarily what you need to do, I think. So yeah, this game, by the way, should probably be the last one for me. And I hope I can win this one. That would be nice anyway. Because here at least we have a good plan and it kind of works. So, and I think I'm ahead. And well, some part of it is definitely being a first player, but also I kind of like my apprentice. I think it helped the couple of first turns, helped us to kick off faster. So they don't have any wine merchants, but they have, oh my god, they have a lot of barges. Like, that's the whole barge family. Alright, I can activate. It's gonna be a lot of spoils. Alright. So nice. That's 5 buys. Let's trash the last copper. barge for the next turn, bounty hunter this black cat. And get the, I think I should start green here, get the bandit camp, get another barge, get the colony. They didn't have the whatever in play, and I can get like another bounty hunter and another black cat. I think that looks good for me. Okay. So that's an amazing starting hand already because I have an apprentice. And they would kind of need to green here, definitely, because otherwise I think I'm pretty close to just ending it on the piles because I'm ahead in points and I have enough buys. And that means I'm going to give them curse. So, nice, that's our first game with the black cat doing its pesky cursing thing. They loan money though. So I should be winning next turn pretty conveniently. So my opponent is sad because they thought they had more money, but actually I think they over invested in barges because it's definitely a very strong and versatile draw, but Menagerie is also good and it's cheaper, and they undergained the payload, I think. I'm not saying that Wine Merchant is the best payload here, because maybe just getting some more Platinos would be better, but I don't know. Okay. So now they're gonna have the payload for the next turn, but I wanted to play the Black Cat. All right. Let's actually play the barge. I can apprentice one of those black cats. And now, okay, so we can bounty hunter the menagerie, bounty hunter the colony, and play all of those. Yeah, and that's more than enough. All right. Okay. Okay, so that's about it for Menagerie previews. I mean, maybe we're gonna have some additional events, as Donald said. They might add some more cards. Like I think he mentioned that it is a possibility that we're gonna have a card per day from now on, but they are not going to be online. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing any kind of content on that. Anyway, it was a pretty cool week. I really enjoyed doing all of this. So thank you for watching, and in pretty much several days we're gonna have Menagerie available, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. See ya.